sucker buyers, for lack of a better word. These are the people that are willing to pay.
Hey, this is Reginald Perryman with ReggiesRealEstate.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to avoid becoming a sucker buyer.
Doing over 100 deals a year. They're doing less and less renovations right now and more wholesales, and here's why. It's because all of the television shows on HGTV and maybe all of these YouTube videos, the ones I've put out, all of the talk about the success people can have in real estate investing. There's a lot of newbie real estate investors done.
So let's talk about this. So this is tip number one. A lot of people are watching HGTV and tons of YouTube channels, but no one's actually paying for the courses, right? So typically when you see someone on all of these real estate gurus, basically they're giving a little bit of information for free, either on Instagram, YouTube, or whatever, but technically they really want you to pay for the courses. Now, I'm not here to judge which real estate guru is the best, but I will say this: a lot of the programs are similar, and a lot of the programs actually work if you do the stuff that's included. That's right, I said do the stuff, because there's tons of stuff that you can do. They have different strategies and techniques on buying and investing, whether you're looking to buy and hold or buy and flip. So again, don't be a YouTube investor. You actually want to pay for some courses and educate yourself, because HGTV, although they say reality TV, a lot of times is not what's really going to happen when you start investing your money.
And they want to invest their money wisely. And what happens is they think to themselves, well, real estate's the key. Because they see it on TV, they see all these people making money, they have money, they're concerned about the stock market and what might happen to their money if they invest it there. So there's a lot of, I'm going to call them, and you've heard me say this before, sucker buyers.
So this is where it gets real, right? Because what he's going to explain is a strategy to selling to some of your newbie investors, and this is what we want to avoid today. So really, when you're choosing either a realtor or a wholesaler to help you find properties, a good way to judge a good realtor or a wholesaler is how many repeat clients do they have. And when I say repeat clients, I'm not talking about just your average buyer and seller. I'm talking about your investors. A good salesperson can sell you any deal and make it seem like it's a great deal and that you may make money on it. But a good business person, their number one goal is to continuously sell you properties, whether it's a wholesaler or agent, because they know the more successful you are and the more money that you make, you're going to come back to the same source. So keep that in mind.
These are the people that are willing to pay the most for a property above any professional investor and anyone else. I read a statistic that over 90% of real estate investors of single-family homes only do one deal. 90%. So what that means is the 10% of the ones that are doing deal after deal after deal, the other 90 might lose money or might not make much money. And so if 90% are always new, right? That is this group. This is the 90%. These are the deals you wholesale to. That's why you hear me say in other videos.
So remember, so the strategy, and this guy has some great videos and everything with some good information. But again, the strategy for a lot of wholesalers is to sell to what they call sucker buyers, people that are probably not going to make the best educated investment. So again, there's a difference between wholesalers and agents who are good business people, and there's a difference between wholesalers and agents who are just out to be good salespeople. There's a huge difference. The good business people, they're either looking for the 10% of people that are going to continue to invest, or they're trying to educate the 90% and help them become part of that 10% who is going to have repeat business and be successful with their first deal. There is a main reason why most people will only buy one property, and that main reason is that they're going to fail or the deal is just going to suck. They were either sold a bad deal or they purchased the investment wrong. No amount of money, no amount of commission cuts, no amount of contractor discounts can make up for purchasing a property at the wrong price.
Because we're looking for the sucker buyers, only one-time shots. They're going to come in, buy one house, they go fix it up themselves, they realize it's a lot more work, it's a lot harder than they thought it was, and then they go move on to something else in life. So wholesaling will always work because there'll always be new people wanting to buy houses to fix them up.
Well, let's look at that. One of the things he mentioned was a lot of investors will come in the game and they will try to fix the homes themselves and things of that nature. Well, when you're watching shows like HGTV, Flip This House, and different shows you may see online, or you're seeing people on Instagram or on YouTube, they make it seem so romantic about repairing a property. You see the couple in the house, they're doing a demo to the kitchen, and they feel proud because they painted the home and they tore out the bathroom and everything. But in actuality, that's not probably the best way to run an investment business. The best investors learn how to leverage their time. They buy the deals right. They find good quality contractors that can do the jobs at a reasonable price so they can continue to do what their main focus is, and that's find new deals. Whether they're finding new deals or they have an agent or a wholesaler to assist them with finding a deal. But then at that point, the investor job is to analyze the deal and negotiate it at that point. So keep that in mind. The idea of doing it yourself on an investment property, a contractor can complete that job in 30 to 60 days. If you're doing it yourself, if it's going to take you 90 days or longer or more time period, you just really lost out on money. If it's going to take you 90 days, 120 days to rehab a property, you probably missed out on an entire season of marketing that property for sale. It's best to just hire a contractor that can get in and get out and get that property on the market right away. So keep that in mind.
For all your real estate needs, buying, selling, and investing, visit www.reggieisrealestate.com.